Hi everyone, welcome back to PRAKASAM tutorials. In this video, I am going to design broadside array of antennas at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. In my previous videos, I already explained half-wave dipole antenna design at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. So please refer that video, half-wave dipole antenna design at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. Then this is the design of the half-wave dipole antenna at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. So now here we are going to design broadside array of antennas at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. So now select the array of the antennas. Now select dipole 1, dipole 1 and port, and click on the duplicate along the line. So click on the duplicate along the line. In the center position, click the center position and drag, and total number of arrays. Now here I will take the number of arrays, total number of arrays 4. So I will select here number of arrays are 4. Click on the OK button. Okay, this is the dipole, upper dipole, and this is the lower dipole. And after that, the distance between two dipoles is d. D is equal to lambda by 2. So the separation of the dipoles is lambda by 2. So now here at 2.4 GHz operating frequency, the wavelength lambda is 125 mm, lambda by 2 is 62.5 mm. So the distance between two dipoles is lambda by 2. So now here, and this is the dipole, duplicate along the line, double click on the duplicate along the line. So now here, so the distance between two dipoles is 62.5 mm. So click on the OK button. So the distance between these two dipoles is 62.5 mm. And similarly, this is the lower dipole. Here also double click on the duplicate along the line. So now here the distance between the dipoles is 62.5 mm. So click on the OK button. And similarly ports, and this is a port. The distance between the ports also 62.5 mm. Here also click on the duplicate along the line, and the distance is 62.5 mm. So now we will assign port excitation, lumped port excitation. Lumped port excitation. In half-wave dipole antenna, the lumped port excitation, this is the port 1. This is port 1. So right click on this port 1, change the properties of the port 1 excitation. So now here the resistance is 75 ohms and post processing is 50, and select the don't renormalize. Click on the OK button. Port 1 is successfully defined, assigned, And similarly assign port 2 lumped port excitation, and this is second port. So select the port 2, right click on this port 2, assign lumped port excitation. Input resistance is 75 ohms. Click on the next button. Select new line integration. So draw the line from lower port to the upper port. So wherever the triangle appears, here the lower port triangle appears, click on that portion. Drag the line from lower port to the upper port. Similarly also upper port, wherever the triangle appears in that portion, click that. So port 2 is successfully defined. Click on the next button and select the don't renormalize. Click on the finish button. So port 2 is successfully assigned. And similarly define port 3. And select this port 3. Right click on this port 3. Assign excitation. Assign lumped port excitation. Input resistance is 75 ohms. Click on the next button. Select the new line integration. Draw the line from lower port to the upper port. Wherever the triangle appears in that position, drag the line from lower port to the upper port. Here also in upper port, wherever the triangle appears in that position, click the mouse. Click on the next button. Select don't renormalize. Click on the finish button. Port 3 is successfully defined and assigned. Next, assign lumped port 4. Select port 4. Right click on this port 4. Assign lumped port excitation. And input resistance is 75 ohms. Click the new line integration. Draw the line from lower port to the upper port. Select don't renormalize. Click on the finish button. All the ports are successfully assigned. And after that we can assign radiation boundary. So these are the basic expressions of the radiation boundary. Radiation boundary exercise formula is, this is the radiation boundary exercise formula. Now that radiation boundary exercise value is 32.29 mm. So now here I will take 33 mm, and this is the radiation boundary. So click on the create, double click on the create box or right click on the radiation boundary. Select the properties. X size is 33 mm and radiation boundary Y size is, this is the formula and its value is 252.08 mm. So approximately I will take Y size radiation boundary is 252 mm. 252 mm. And radiation boundary jet size formula is this one and its value is 120.83 mm. So approximately I will take 120 mm. So these are the radiation boundary, X size, Y size and Z size value. Next take the position values. So the radiation boundary position values, X position is X size divided by 2. So X size is 33 divided by 2, comma, Y size is minus lambda by 4 minus dipole radius. So at 2.4 gigahertz, the wavelength is lambda is 125 mm and lambda by 4 is 31.25 mm minus 31.25 mm minus dipole radius is 1.04 mm. So Y position is minus 32.29 mm minus 32.29 mm and Z position is Z size divided by 2. Now here the Z size is 120 mm by 2 minus 120 by 2. So these are the positions and X size and Y size radiation boundary. So this is the design of the broadside array of antennas at 2.4 GHz operating frequency, and after that assign analysis setups, frequency analysis. This solution frequency is 2.4 GHz and maximum number of passes are 20 and maximum delta S is 0.02 and sweep frequency is the minimum frequency is 1 GHz and maximum frequency is 5 GHz and select the sweep type is fast and frequency setup type is linear count. Click on the OK button and after that validate the design. The design is successfully validated and after that analyze all. So before going to design broadside array of antennas, please refer half-wave dipole antenna at 2.4 GHz operating frequency. So that video link is provided in description box. Please refer that one. So clearly we can understand broadside array of antennas at 2.4 GHz operating frequency design. Successfully simulated. So now the S parameter value is at 2.4 GHz minus 17.75 and this is the VSWR plot at 2.4 GHz. The VSWR value is 1.3. This is the Smith chart. Slightly we can change the, now your S parameter value is at 2.4 GHz minus 17.75. So exactly we get at 2.4 GHz in this position. Slightly we can change the height of the dipole. So now here the height of the dipole is 26.8 mm. Slightly I will increase the height of the dipole. I will take 27.7 mm Now validate the design. The design is successfully validated. Now click on the analyze all. So now we will get S parameter value 2.4 gigahertz minus 20.06 decibel. This is the VSWR plot value. So this is the design and simulation results of broadside array of antennas at 2.4 gigahertz operating frequency. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.